For joining me. You have to forgive me today, it's been a bit mental. I'm receiving things, sending things out, rehoming things and just getting organised, and it's just crazy today. Now, yesterday I received a package from Creepy Crawly UK and it's contained, if you didn't see the video, it's up there somewhere, it contained some baby millipedes and some domino roaches, which I've never had before. So I put them aside because I had no idea how to deal with the roaches or what sort of housing they wanted. But since then I've been looking at book realms and I've done a bit of research and found that I can put them in basically a same house as a millipede. So that shouldn't be too bad. So what I did is dug these out of my jar room and I'm going to make a quick, very quick house for both the millipedes and the cockroaches, and we'll move them on later on when they grow a bit. So let's get started with that then, shall we? You'll have to forgive me because the lighting may be complete rubbish. I have no idea and I don't have time to check it. I've still got lots of other stuff to do today. So let's get this is nice and clean. I'm not even going to bother with drainage layer because these are not going to stay in here that long. They're just nymphs that we've got in here, and the millipedes are tiny babies. So I'm just going to pop this in here. So I'm putting a bit of soil in. This is peat moss, sphagnum moss, orchid bark, leaf litter, and reptile sand. This is just a mix that I like to use for millipedes and isopods. There's quite a lot of bit in there, if you can hear that. That's the orchid bark, so there's plenty of places to hide and plenty of things to chew on later, I suppose. I filled two of these up at the same time because they are pretty much the same thing that I'm making. So let's shove that in there. I do this one for the millipedes, so I'm going to make this a bit, it's going to be quite deep for them because they do like to burrow into the ground. There we go. I've got about halfway there. Shift that out of the way. Yeah, got about halfway there for the millipedes, and for the roaches a little less. And I'll pack that down actually for those. I had them before, quite interested in seeing what goes on. Now I'm going to put some sphagnum moss in here. I'm going to bag of it. I have started growing my own. It just takes up so much space for the sphagnum moss that it was cheaper and easier for me to just buy it in these bags. So I'm going to get some of this sphagnum, rip it up a bit, and I'm going to stuff it in one place. There you go. I prefer to use nice living green moss, but this actually is alive, and it should come back to life. It normally does. And I do that for both of them. There's somewhere damp to hang out if they want to. Maybe a bit more of this stuff. And throw that down there. What I'm going to do now is get some orchid bark that I forgot to cut in half. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. And yeah, which one's which? That's it, millipedes. So I've cut this cut back. Let's just stick a bit in here. Give these guys somewhere to hide. It's a nice weird shape. Down here. And this should be somewhere nice to feed them. Save that bit. It's basically two things that are exactly the same. Right, I think I'll do the cockroaches first. Have a look at them, just in case you didn't watch my video yesterday and you haven't gone back and watched it now. Well, first thing we've got to do is find them. There's one. There's one. You're going to grab on my finger. like beetles do. There we go. Is he cute? I don't know. What do you think? No spots yet. Oh well. Let's try and get him in here now. I've never dealt with these, so. Are they delicate? Can I pick them up? My God, please stop. Oh, there you go. He fell on the moss, so it's okay. He's also put some jelly in here that they've covered in soil. So let's uncover that. I think we'll give it them back and see if they like it. I don't seem to have eaten any. Anyway, it's there. Let's try and find the others. It says 7. I found 1. So it's probably for the best. Yeah. Well, still only found 1. Is that one? Yes, that's one. That's quite big. Is it alive? Yes, it is. If I caught it buried. So there's 2. There's there should be another 5 in here. I'm gonna stop this until I found the rest and bring it on. Right, found them all. That was a mission. I had to sift through every single bit. So I'm not impressed with how you find these guys. But yeah, they seem to like this this jelly. You can see there. Straight to it. A few crawling around in there. Can't wait till they're bigger. I want to see these spots that they get. Let's have a look at them. But evidently this is okay, so I'm going to have to make a lid for this. I'm going to make one out of organza, I think, of some description. Not to keep them in, but to keep the humidity in. So we'll do that. And same goes for the millipedes. I think I'm going to have the same problem with the millipedes, which is finding them. So let's have a look. Let's see what there is in it. Well, had a reach around. That took ages. And I found these guys. So let's have a quick look. These are rather quiet, these ones. These, having a good explore around the edge of the lid, which is going to be fun getting them out. And I'll pop them in here. And their new house. Look at its little face. I love the little face, all like Shrek. With little ears. Well, they're not ears, but can look like ears. There you go. This little face. See it there? Oh, come on. There we go. Little antenna. Right, I'm going to pop these guys in here. You don't want to get off my hand now. Come on. Nope, he wants to stay on my hand. Well, there he is. He's in there. You get a little paintbrush. I want to hurt them. So I can coax them out of here. Cool. There we go. There we go. Seems fine. Go on that piece of cord back there. This one's a bit smaller, so it's more difficult. There we go. So, come on. There you go. These guys, I think, I can just pretty much chuck them in onto the moss. It's not too bad. Well, that fit. That's a shame, isn't it? But there you go. So those guys are in there now. If you can see them. Can you see it? One there, one there. There's a couple down here. But it won't be long before we won't be able to see them anyway, because they'll just disappear. There is one more thing I need to put in these guys. Yeah. We're going to get it now. Let's have a look. I need that. That is of course, the thing you put in everything. Springtails. Let's get a piece of charcoal. See the nice little springtails there? Lots of them. Just tap them in. Yep. So that's the millipedes with springtails. They'll go around and eat all the stuff the millipedes don't want. Anything that gets left behind, they'll be able to eat. And now, these are from my garden from last year. If you remember, I did a video on collecting wild springtails. Well, this is my collection of wild springtails from my own garden. There must be 2,000 or 3,000 in there. So these guys are all spring-tailed up. It's not too bad. They've got somewhere to hide. They've got something damp. They've got something to burrow into. They've got a bit of food. There's wood. There's leaves. There's orchid bark in there, which my ice pods tend to like the orchid bark. So all that remains is to actually give them something to eat. So I'm going to give these guys a slice of cucumber each, and whatever else I can find in the vegetable rack, make a lid for them, and then pop them on the shelf. So that's them. But yesterday I also got some of these guys, which are white spot assassins, and I'm going to attempt to have a look in there. I don't think you can see it, to be honest with you. And they've all just run off behind the cork back when I picked it up. Oh, there's the cork back. Ooh, there they are. Hopefully they won't jump and bite me. So let's just move this there, and that's what I ended up with. It's just a toffee jar, and same as I used for the mantis nymphs, with the organza glued on the top. I'll put that in there on the shelf, and here it is on the shelf. It's pretty simple. Bit of substrate, bit of moss, a bit of a, sorry, I just moved up here. This guy just made a racket getting, or trying to get that locust, so it just made me jump. Right. So there we go, yeah. And that's what we had yesterday. Very simple enclosure. Okay, that's all I've got time for. Got a bit nippy in here as well. If you liked it, give us a like and subscribe. If not, don't care. But would be nice. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.